Hey, try doing this with me. Raise your right hand, put it over your shoulder, give yourself a little pat. You did well. I'm proud of you. Hello, I'm Anya. If you were ever a part of my 2022, thank you. If we're only meeting here through this video for the first time, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. This channel is where I post original songs and covers and also sometimes discuss things that randomly bug me on my regular schedule of
stare into the abyss.
Introspection. And what better time to reflect than at the end of the year when we are faced with all the opportunities we missed, the mistakes we made, the people we hurt, the regrets we'll carry to our graves, the words we left unsaid, the words we wished we left unsaid. Okay, stop. It's easy to feel overwhelmed around this time of the year. But with all the family reunions and the whole year flashing before your eyes, and I don't know, the biting cold, or maybe it's just me. I'm not in a particularly accomplished stage in my life right now, and I constantly feel like I need to justify to other people what I'm doing with my life. I feel like I've wasted a good chunk of this year just scrolling through social media, staring into the abyss, while other people my age or younger are off exploring the world or experiencing all these amazing things. I'm happy for them. Just sometimes wonder what it would be like to feel that sort of happiness. But then I look back to my 2022 and I think to myself, wait a minute. I've had many tiny moments of happiness throughout this year. I just didn't have those big events that are expected of people my age. But those heart-filling moments, no matter how small, aren't they worth the same? So today, I have decided that I will congratulate myself. One thing that I'm really proud of this year is that I actually did things that I said I wanted to do. And this is a big deal to me because I've always had a problem with follow-through. I even wrote about it last year in my journal. So good job, self, for actually doing things. Of course, I still flaked out on many of the plans that I said I would do, but an improvement is an improvement. We'll take that as a win. And now, even if I'm alone in this makeshift studio, I would like to propose a toast. I got to know myself better as a songwriter this year. The things I want to say, the sound I want to achieve with my music, even the name I want to be known as. I learned to be more intentional about my writing and shared feelings and experiences that I would have locked away in a cottage in a faraway forest if I had been the same person I was before. I got to write 15 songs, even though I specifically wrote in my journal that I would take it as a great achievement if I would be able to write even one for this year. And I wrote 15. Wow. Collaborated with friends and family, and I generally feel like I've grown not just as a musician, but as a person. Like I've unlocked something and I feel freer to express myself. I also learned printmaking this year. I'm still a total beginner, but I'm really proud of this because A, I taught myself, and B, I went from this to this. Yay! It requires so much patience and focus and just slow and steady time, which I think is what I've been needing in my life. So it's very therapeutic for me. This year, I left stressful situations and I tried new things and I met new people and I made new friends and I volunteered and I performed my original songs live. And what else did I do? I did a lot of things. And I went out as someone who enjoys solitude and who has a tendency to enjoy it too much and not go out of the house for too long, not talk to people for far too long. This is a big achievement for me, to have been able to do these things despite the fear and hesitation and anxiety. I did them. I sang my songs in front of people and I messed up a lot of them. I was offbeat and forgot the lyrics, and ano ba yung piyok sa English? Cracked. Voice cracked. Cracked my voice. Basta pumiyok. And those are the things that I always dread when I sing. All of those things happened when I performed my original songs live, but after so many tries, after different audiences, I've gained a lot of confidence, and I still mess up, but it's okay. I'm growing, and I'm so proud of the progress I've made. I talked to strangers who later became friends, whose lives have been such a tremendous blessing to me. I also started sharing personal things and feelings on this channel, which took a lot of courage and is taking a lot of courage. And I know I'm still such a long way off, but I bet my 3-year-old fearless self would approve and would be so proud. One of the highlights of my year is LAYA Children's Library. LAYA Children's Library, yay! Libraries have been my comfort place ever since 1st grade, and I've always dreamed of one day settling in a small community where I can open a children's library where we can have workshops or storytelling activities. I wrote about this and even drew the vision in my journal in November 2021, thinking that it would be a someday thing, something far off in the future, like post-retirement future. But I already live in a small rural community where there are a lot of kids. And I already have a lot of children's books that I previously hoarded from book fairs. So I thought, why not now? Thanks to the help of our sponsors and very supportive friends and family members and co-workers and parents, we were able to open the library in July. One of the things that made this library happen, incidentally, is another passion project of mine, which is Mampa Void. This is the original collage that I made for the cover. Mampa Void is an EP, which is also a zine. I call it a zine EP, that I released on my birthday this year. If you haven't listened to these songs, there are 7 of them on this channel, and I think they're a good preface for this year. So listen to them. Also, in connection to Mampa Void, I was able to sell some merch, which are also my own artworks. It's, for me, still unbelievable that there are people who are willing to spend money on things that I made, but thank you. You have helped me pay off some of our bills. And you have boosted my confidence as an artist. I might release more. I will release more, because I have a lot of feelings about things and just so much to say about what's been happening to me. Anyway, thank you all so much. So what I learned this year is, number 1, creativity adds so much life to life, but so does rest. Number 2, it's so important to slow down, but also to not wait for life to happen. And number 3, we are not as small as we feel. We may be just a mere speck in this infinitely vast universe, and there are people who are exponentially more talented, more creative, more intelligent than we could ever possibly be. But there's only one you. So take up that space that's meant for you. Congratulations for surviving this year. Cheers. I'm happy for your small moments too.